MVP.
And with that,
I think I hear him giggling.
Perfect segue. We've got the MVP with us today.
You'll turn that camera on.
Mr. HyDra.
Wait, you guys don't see me?
Now I see you. Look at you.
What's up, man? Thank you for joining us. I heard that you haven't slept yet.
I haven't said.
Goodness gracious.
Look kind of tired. You can tell.
Well, thank you. Thank you for sacrificing sleep for the breakdown. We owe you one.
No problem.
Absolutely. Let's get right into the questions, man. First off, congratulations again.
First off, I don't fucking hate you, okay?
Yeah, we don't hate you at all.
Me.
What?
We love you over
Let me
here.
hear the gas. Let me hear the gas now.
What? Let you hear the gas?
Yeah.
Oh, you get it. My first question.
You're going to blow smoke up your ass?
Here's my first
man.
question.
You're a regular season MVP. I'll blow all the smoke up your ass that you want.
How does it feel to be the major MVP and potentially the season MVP, which I don't even think it's potential anymore. I think you are the season MVP. How does it feel, man? It's got to feel good.
It feels good. I mean, I've been working a lot. I've been trying to grind and going 10 hours a day at the office and just literally just playing the whole day, playing AIDS, working on my Cindy.
Oh my gosh. Internal
No
temp
way.
high.
Oh my god. Hold on.
Did your camera just die on us?
Yes.
Listen, it's okay. Listen, take your time. You can't make it up. We got plenty of time because I can sit here and talk to you all day. Take your time. While you
I
fix
don't know why it's doing this.
That's okay.
We can still hear you. It's like Danny Phantom.
Yeah, we can still hear you.
Translucent.
So we will just continue right on. Zen, go ahead.
Yeah, so talking about you as an individual, as a player, your communication has improved a lot. How much more comfortable are you now compared to when you first got started? Obviously now you found your footing. When you first come into the league, there was a lot of talk about your communication and the language barrier. And now just talking to you, your English has improved so much. How much more comfortable are you now, playing at the highest level?
I mean, just my camera is back, by the way.
It's back?
And yeah, it's back.
Welcome back.
And I'd say, I mean, when I first joined the league, I've never speak to actual Americans or even English people before. So it was kind of super hard to understand Clay, Mac, and Asim. They all of them have different accents.
Yeah.
And that was just kind of odd, I had zero vocabulary. I was speaking French with my old teammates too, so.
And now, look at him now. I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah, no, you sound great, man.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I've been watching movies in English. I had thousands of apps on my phone, just in English, doing things. I've been really working on it.
So it hasn't just been a COD grind. He's been also
no,
trying to learn our language.
Dude, that's what's crazy because
while doing it.
Because okay, for any other player in the league, their extra reps is playing 8s at night. His is learning the fucking language.
He's on Rosetta fucking Stone.
It's he's constantly working. Listen, this is what you want. I'll gas you up now, okay? I'll gas you up. He's laying in bed, and it's he's constantly working because he's on Duolingo, learning English while playing 8s. Did I steal your joke?
He's on Rosetta Stone.
Is that an app?
Yeah. You don't know Rosetta Stone?
No.
It's the same thing as Duolingo.
You too fine to be laying
Duolingo,
down in bed alone. Oh, I can teach you how
Paco, obviously, tell us about your journey from France to here now. Obviously,
I mean,
go ahead. I'll let you take it.
Oh, so no, keep going. Sorry.
No, I just wanted to ask because obviously the language barrier, I'm sure cultural differences as well. Just explain your journey to us from when you were playing Challengers to now, because I'd love to hear it. I haven't heard it.
I mean, it's a whole different life. I mean, I was living with my mom back in France. I was going to school at first. I was playing after. I was not doing my homework. I was, I was just trying to play, grind. And now it feels it doesn't feel like a job, but it feels I'm living by myself. Or I'm living with Caesar. But, I don't have my parents. I don't have all of my friends back in France. And yeah, it feels like a whole new life, if that makes sense. I don't even speak my own language.
Yeah.
I don't see my family, all of that stuff.
Yeah. I'm sure I'm sure that's hard being so far away.
Yeah, no.
I'm getting used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of had a similar question. I was going to ask, how much do you miss home? How different is it? And then, do you still get to, do you make time to talk to, the people from home, your family, your friends? Do you have, a schedule where it's, once every week you do a call. Like, what is it like trying to balance it? Because I don't think any player in the league has the same
Pred
too. Yeah, so Pred. Okay, yeah. So the new guns, like the new up and coming
players from London. I mean,
yeah, but London, they speak
Oh my god.
English.
Yeah,
so
fair.
it's like, Pred speaks English. I feel like he's an anomaly in the sense where it's a different, like it's literally like the culture is a lot different. And I guess my question is like, do you still talk to them a lot? Do you do your best to talk to them? Kind of the same question.
I mean, the only, like, obviously I have like difficulties to talk to them because like, so back in France we have like 7 hours ahead.
yeah.
So like right now it's probably like super late at night already. So my mom's probably sleeping. She go work at 7 a.m. tomorrow. She doesn't really like, have time to like talk. She works a lot, like 12 hours a day too. So yeah, it's kind of hard like to talk to.
Yeah. Well, I got to ask, what would you personally give your team's recent success to? Because that middle part of the season obviously gets a little bit rocky for you guys, but now you guys are back on top. Have you guys been doing anything differently in the camp, or has it just been grinding away like usual and this time it just worked out for you?
I mean, I feel like our recently scrims before the Major 5 has been really, really good. We've been really trying. So if I'm talking about myself, I've been trying to like work about like most of the timings on the map, most of my breakoffs, watching a lot of SNDs, watching like what's going on the map, watching a ton of VODs with Troy, with Javed, and all of my teammates. We've been going to the office at like 10 a.m., like 9 a.m., 10 a.m.
Hell yeah.
And going from 9 a.m. to like 8, I would say 8 p.m. most of the times, because we got 3 sets of scrims.
That's what took me out.
Zinni hates the triple set, Paco.
That's what took
He
me
hates
out.
it.
The third sets got to me. I mean, after a decade-long third sets, I'm fucking out of here. I was lying to my coaches saying, yeah, I'm down. I was praying. One of my teammates
It
was
gets
like,
chalked.
I was praying. Internet went out somewhere, but
the amateur team chalks it.
that's good insight, not talking Jamie.
Sure.
Because I'm not going to lie. I mean, most players in this league would be bitching if they had to show up to the facility at 9 or 10 a.m. and then leave at 8 p.m. because it is a lot of work, especially if you have a bad day of scrims or, on the surface level, you're playing video games for a living, which isn't really true. I mean, you're competing at the highest level for a living. You're watching film. You're watching VOD. So the fact that you guys are doing this, and obviously it pays off, but it's like, it's underrated, I guess, or underappreciated how hard that actually is to do, and like do that consistently. So the fact that you guys are doing it, I mean, that's great to know.
All props. I mean,
yeah, because
it's a lot.
That is a grind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, playing 15 hours a day is not that fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more like
It was fun.
It's fun, but like
it was fun
if
in
you do
World
it like
at
2
War.
or 3 weeks in a row, like
Some
it's
days
getting
it's-
like.
I'll tell you when it was fun. COD 4, MW3.
Yeah. Now you're getting sound whore.
Like now there's no red dots. Like it's definitely a lot tougher now just based on the way the games are made. But yeah, thank you. I was gonna ask like, I've asked pretty much every single person who comes on the same question. What's your routine like? Like, what are you doing if you're not practicing? I know right now it's like champs time and
sounds like they're only practicing.
you're only practicing, but like, I guess, how do you decompress? Like, what do you do? Do you go for walks? Do you watch TV? Like, what do you do when you're not playing? Like, what's your go-to?
If I'm not playing, I'm probably asleep, or I'm showering. Or like
Dude,
I'm
they're
doing
grinding.
all those stuff, and then I'm just going back to my setup. To be honest, I'm not really doing anything except just playing. And if I'm not playing 8, I'm probably in a private match by myself with music, running around the map, finding like
I had to retire.
all of those like.
I had to
things.
retire. I had to retire.
I mean, it shows a lot.
After hearing the way you're talking, dude, it was my time to go.
Yeah.
Because
I'm kind of the type of guy for my team, like going like by myself, like finding like all of those spots, like settings and all of this.
You're like Shotzi for Optic.
Yeah.
Because that's all that now Kyler, that's all they do. They run around, they find shit.
Yeah.
Basically the same thing.
I'm the type of player like this too.
Hell yeah. I got a pretty loaded one for you.
Go ahead.
If you weren't the MVP of the season, which in our eyes you are, and I'm sure a lot of others, who would you give it to and why? Can't be on your team. That's kind of a bad question because he can't give out free gas.
The thing You know, it's champs in 2 weeks. I can do that.
That's what I'm saying.
can
It's a bad
guess
question.
someone.
Never mind. Don't answer it.
Everyone else sucks.
No, you know, I have to say, Abiz is pretty good.
Yeah.
That kid's good.
He's shooting back. He's shooting back for sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
Abizi.
kid's always
So-
shooting back.
Abizi because
I mean,
he's shooting
phase, all of those phase guys, obviously, like they're like really good. Like Scrap. I won't say like there is like a better than others. I feel like because everyone has like their own tournaments where they are like popping off.
Yeah.
MC, Simp, even this major Simp was like
Gotcha.
Simp was insane.
Yeah.
Simp was insane this
You
major.
know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say I mean Abizi
Abizi.
for sure. Yeah.
He's the runner up for me behind you.
Yeah, no. I mean, in order right now, I think you're my MVP, and then Abizi second. Third is tough because you're looking at like Scrap, Octane. Top two is you and Abe. What's it like?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna segue into a new question. Talk to me about your coaches a bit because you mentioned how you're grinding with them. Like how impactful have Troy and D-Real been to like your personal success and the team's success? Like, do you attribute a lot of the success to them?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, Troy is a grinder. Like, dude. Even Javed, like people probably don't see it, but he's here at 8 a.m. every single day watching VODs, like from like the best teams, like giving us like new strats for like the third sales for like the SND and all of this. And Troy, I mean, like Troy is amazing. If I'm being honest, like
Michaels is great.
It's okay.
I had the opportunity to work with him as well, and it was a sad day whenever he was gone. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
For me,
Oh yeah.
very sad.
Dude, he is amazing, and those guys like really like they give us a lot of like I don't know how to really explain that. You see, like my English is not that good yet.
That's
It's
okay.
You're doing fucking great.
Yeah, you're doing great.
You're doing too
Kidding.
good.
Yeah, you're doing
See,
great.
that's the guess I'm trying to hear. You know.
Dude, no. Like, you actually hurt me. Dude, I can't, he gets enough, like, goes, you hate me. And I was like, what? I was like, no, I do not. Yeah, I gas you every single opportunity I get. It's just, well, I will say, what's impressive is how you guys, like, bounced back. Because you start off super hot. Then you guys go through some hiccups. Like,
Major
you guys.
2 was kind of bullshit. They had
Yeah.
some travel issues. I know
Yeah.
people scream excuses whenever you say things that happen.
That's
to
a valid
players.
excuse.
Yeah,
I mean, that travel day was disastrous. But you guys sort of, you start with this high and then you guys hit this low. And a lot of teams, when they struggle like that, they lose faith in one another. Like, they lose faith in the staff. So, like, it's impressive that you guys were able to stay confident in one another and, like, respect one another enough, because a lot of teams, the downfall, everything's cool when you're winning. Everything's cool when you're playing good. When you guys are playing bad, it's like that's when everything starts happening. The
Yeah.
personality clash. So you guys, the fact that you guys were able to remain such like a strong core is definitely impressive.
Yeah. So I got one more question for you. So
Uh-huh.
obviously going into the tournament, nobody was really saying New York is going to come out and win this one. Did that help your guys' mentality going in, being the underdog? You guys obviously lose the first round in a close game to Toronto. Like, did that help fuel the fire a little bit to come back from losers one? Because that's a long road.
Oh yeah, I mean, we know. So as a team, we knew that we were like really good and we were super prepared for this major. Words to Troy again, like he was saying before the major, he was like, dude, you guys don't even understand how confident I am right now. Like, we even put Wardy playing like, you know, a match with us because we were just like,
I will eat
You know?
my words
I'm
on
going to
that.
throw him under the bus. He didn't like that one. I said, who gives a fuck? Let him
so
showcase
I'm not
some-
gonna lie. Yes,
I can
I will.
explain.
I will admit. Yeah,
So I can-
please explain. But I will admit I was totally wrong about that one.
Yeah. So how we see the things, right? So at the beginning of the season, we got Wardy, we got all of our team, our coach staff, and all of this. And at the beginning of the year, Wardy was going to the office with us every single day, trying to like grind with us and all of this. And so we told him, when we are getting the champs, like we are securing champs, right?
Yeah.
And at Major 5, we got already the winner bracket. We like secured the winner's bracket too.
Yeah.
We told him that he's gonna play one match.
I like
And
that.
So what happened is I think we won against, I think that
Boston? Was it Boston? It was Boston, I think.
yeah. We played Boston with him, and we that was literally just for him and like making like him happy, you know, because he really wanted to try like to play with us how it is to like to play with pros, against pros, with the intensity with the match,
Yeah.
and all of this, you know.
You know what? A promise is a promise. I like that.
respect
And he's a better man
Yeah.
than me because I'm trying to sabotage. If I'm the substitute, I'm unplugging people's shit.
What do you mean?
I'm just joking. Like,
You're fucking sick.
I was kidding. Like if I'm Wardy, I'm trying to play. I'm fucking unplugging kids' controller, aim assist off.
I like the decision, honestly. I like that you know, obviously New York, big ups to that camp. They're giving, obviously their substitute, he's with them all year. I'm sure helping them out. They give him an opportunity to go out there, showcase his talents, and he
I
had a
could
pretty
admit
good
I-
match. I think he went positive. Like,
Oh yeah,
he had a good match.
I will admit I was
respect it.
wrong because
he's really good.
from where I was sitting, it was confusing, in my opinion, to like, you know, you have a huge tournament coming up. In my head, it made more sense to play with your full roster and like, you know, just sort of get as much practice as possible, then go into the major. But it didn't seem to affect it. I was wrong. I have no problem admitting that. And
I don't think you were wrong. I think that's a valid point too. You know, like that was a really big major.
You're my
I think it
fucking
goes
new
both
favorite.
ways. You know,
Yeah.
I think you just
absolutely.
go both ways.
Absolutely. You got one more question? Or no?
No, I don't. I mean, I think we asked him everything. I mean, it was great to hear about like, you know, the transition from France, your takeover, I guess, and it's okay. Don't worry about the camera.
Yeah, don't worry
Oh
about
my
it.
We know what you look like.
It was going in and out, but you it was great.
Yeah, just hearing few players or a lot of people, if you don't actually hear it from your mouth themselves, can underrate how difficult it is to do what you did and to literally the culture switch, the language barrier, like, and then to come here and win championships is very, very difficult. So this is the gas that I guess you wanted, and I have no problem giving it. You're my regular season MVP.
Same.
And congratulations,
Thank you.
because it is fucking
Appreciate
great to see.
Yeah, congratulations again on the major win, on being our MVP, of being the stage MVP. I mean, undoubtedly.
Yeah.
And good luck to you at Champs. Thanks for coming on the show. And
Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it, guys.
you did
Of
great,
course.
by the way.
Yeah,
your,
thank
your
you for
English is
joining
very
us.
good.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you. We'll see you soon.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Paco.
See you soon, guys.
What a fucking guy. He's my second favorite now,
You love him
behind Salium.
behind Cell? I mean, I don't think anybody
players,
will. Oh yeah,
all optic players,
Yeah,
and then
let's change
Cell.
that tune.
It's all of optic, and then it's Cell, and then it's HyDra.
absolutely great kid. Honestly, great English. So great interview.
Yeah, no, that is, dude. That
Now-
is it's crazy.
It's time for my